All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce, as usual. Hope you're doing well today. It is Tuesday, Tasty Tunage Tuesday. Hope you all recovered from your Monday. What are we talking about today? I am excited for today's record. One of those records that when I started this project I could not wait to get to, because when you look at albums played in its entirety, if I had to go and list top records that I've played beginning to end the most, this is up there. It's got to be up in the top 5, probably. Easy. Along with Animals. Anyway, so Pink Floyd. So what are we talking about? We are going back 30 years ago this week. February 12th, 1991. This project releases their first album. And I say project because it's not really a band, it is a project. And we are talking about the project Enigma and their debut album, 1990 AD. Of course, it wasn't called 1990 AD, it was the Roman numerals for 1990, MCMXC AD. This was a massive record that charted for a really long time, and I really love this record. It was the top 10 in 10 different countries. It went to number 6 in the United States. It spent 150 weeks in the Hot 100, and in the top 200 it spent 262 weeks on the Billboard 200 albums. Amazing. Years it was on there, right? So either love it or you hate it. I think that's what we're at. I think it's either you love this record or you didn't. So who are they? It's a German music project by this Romanian German guy named Michael Cretu. He had actually had some couple of solo records of his own, and he produced his wife's records, her name being Sandra. That was her artist name too. She had some hits in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, some pop hits. He produced those. And then he came up with this idea to do a new age world beat, break all the rules, do something different kind of music, something experimental. And this is what he came up with. He'd already used some Gregorian Chants in one of his wife's songs at the beginning, so he decided to go along that way. He ended up releasing 8 albums under this project. Cross the Changes came out in '93. That one was equally as good in my opinion. But 70 million records worldwide. It's just very successful record. When I first heard this, I was like, wow, this is so different. Of course, the first thing we ever heard was the single Sadeness, which Sadeness Part 1 sold 12 million copies. I mean, that thing was all over the place, right? That's what was really driving all of this. And he then did a soundtrack. He did a couple of songs for the movie Sliver. And there was a little bit of an uptick in Gregorian Chants as far as later on, a couple of bands came out. Deep Forest was doing that kind of stuff. Another band, can't come up with it. Anyway, so very influential. And this record, just every single song to me, you could just put it on, you could just listen to it at night with your lava lamp, you could play it in the car. I, to this day, play this on my walks. I listen to this now to this day. So it was an unexpected hit. It came out of nowhere for him. I think he was like, wow, I didn't expect that to happen. But it did. So, and I didn't read anything about touring. I don't think it was set up in a way where you could tour with a band for that. So I don't know that they actually did do anything like that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I can't be sure. All right, the songs on this record are The Voice of Enigma, which is the introduction, Principles of Lust, Callous Went Away, Mea Culpa, that was a single, Principles of Lust was a single, The Voice in the Snake, Knocking on Forbidden Doors, and Back to the Rivers of Belief, also a great song, and Sadness. So just I don't know, this is right up my alley. It's just this music that I like. I know some of you will be like, I never understood it, I didn't get it, but certainly it would fuel later artists like what they came up with, like Massive Attack and all that kind of stuff we've talked about. I don't know. I love this music, so I'm not shy about it. I'm just telling you, it was their most successful. They were the most successful act for Virgin Records at the time. I mean, that's how big this record was. So I'm not alone in this. I know it. So you're out there somewhere. You listen to this. I know, and you don't even have to listen to the one single Sadeness, because there's other stuff here. So check it out. They even have some cool remixes. But if I'm doing song of the day, well, you know, it has to be Sadeness, right? So that's the one it is. Even though I like a couple of the other songs even better, but that one is the one that started it all and the one that you all know. So we're at 6 minutes. Enigma, I was looking forward to it. Anyone else out there like it? Comment below. Have a great day, and as usual, catch you on the flip side.